Hello friends, it's Carla back today for day 2 of our February release with Kraftin Kimmie. This is a sneak peek at the second stamp set that's released, and this one is called Your Pretty Fly. So here's a look at the new stamp set for day 2 of our February release with Kraftin Kimmie, and this stamp set is very cute. It's called Your Pretty Fly, and it's got these sweet little bird images on it. You can stamp them just as is. You can make it so that the little bird is flying off, and some really cute sentiments as well. So I'm going to stamp those out for you so you can see what they look like, and then I'll give you a look up close at the card that I made with this set. So we've got some Crafty Colors black ink. This is the Wicked Black, and this is Copic friendly and waterproof, so you're going to be able to use your Copics and any kind of watercolor marker, Zig or Tombow or Jane Davenport, anything like that. I'm just going to place this here. You can use your stamp block or any kind of stamp press that you have. And I usually like to give just 2 passes because I want to make sure everything is really nice and dark, but you can see that did give good coverage just with one stamping. So there we go. There's our cute little bird family. And I'm just using a wipe to wipe this off. Now we have the cute little baby bird who's learning to fly. And we have the sentiment, "You can do it." This would be great for graduation or any kind of congratulations. And I think that's stamped nice enough with one. Then the next one here is sending tweet wishes from our little nest. So that of course could be birthday or any kind of holiday, and then you have the little, like a happy Easter inside. And then we have Your Pretty Fly. So with 4 sentiments on here, you have quite a few options. And I like how there's a little tiny heart right in the center of that P. And then our last one here is Spread Your Wings and Fly. And again, you've got just a little mini heart right there. You could even use these as hello cards. The birthday one, of course, can go with the sending wishes. Any kind of congratulations or accomplishment. So there's those cute little images. And I'll show you the card that I made. So here's a look at the card. I just took some background paper from Paige Evans' Turn the Page paper, I think it is, and I put a little bit of a stitched die cut around there. Then we've got some UFO paper that I've cut with a Sizzix dotted oval, and then I'm using some alcohol inks here in the background, and I even added a little bit of foiling to the alcohol ink once they were almost dry, but just a little bit tacky. And then we have this pull tab. It's a Mama Elephant flip slider, and so you individually stamp each of the panels, and it's a long piece. It's fairly basic. I've got the You Can Do It stamp from the stamp set, and then you just pull this out, and there's the little baby bird. He's jumping off and he's flying. So I thought that was adorable, and I loved the way this turned out. We have two new stencils actually. So we've got Fabulous Feathers. This is a beautiful feather stencil. And then Chubby Clouds. And I really like this. It goes from small clouds to large. You could either do your whole background in clouds, or like you can see here, I took a little brush and I took the Crafty Colors ink in Bubbly Blue, and I brushed on the individual clouds very lightly so they're just in the background. And it just gives a subtle look, but you can tell he's flying in the sky. Just adds a little bit more detail to that. I colored these guys with Copic markers, and then I added some white Jelly Roll pen highlights with a number 10 Jelly Roll pen, and then we've got a Stardust pen in there. If you can see, there's a little bit of shimmer on his wings and his head. I just added a little bit throughout just to give him a little shine when you open that up. And then inside I've used the Crafty Colors ink, and our new ink of the month is Magical Midnight. It is a beautiful blue. It's a dark blue, and I will be sharing, swatching this out. And so I used that for the darkest part. And then I used the Bubbly Blue, which is actually on sale. It's the ink of the month while it lasts. And then we've got some lovely Lagoon in there. So just a variation of 3 different colors, again with just a small brush and using a part of the stencil that I placed on the edge. And then we've got that sentiment inside that's stamped with the Magical Midnight ink. And then we've got the lovely Lagoon stamping that little guy, the single guy. So there you go. There's a look at the card that I made with your pretty fly. And our release is on Sunday. You'll be able to pick these up in the store while they're available. There's a big release party at the Kraftin Kimmie Facebook page, so be sure to check that out. I will link it below. And on Sunday, Kim will be reviewing all the new releases and getting them available in the shop. And there's one more new thing as well. There's heavenly dots. So I'm actually going to add some heavenly dots onto this card. So we're going to add this one here. Usually I try to add a cluster of 3. I love how this dot actually matches this alcohol ink, and that wasn't on purpose, but I was just playing around with my inks and it just worked out really nicely. So usually I try and kind of hold them up and see how I feel like I like the look. I think I'm gonna do one of the medium size of that periwinkle blue dot, and then we'll add one more small one. We could even do a little brown one there. And you can kind of place it on and then just move it with your finger till you get it where you want it, and then press it on. And I think that's good. That just gives us like a little splatter of color right down there. I'll link the blog post where you can see all the details and find links to all the other girls' projects who are sharing inspiration from your pretty fly.